Hi and welcome to the Bold and Beautiful chat today. It was a really good show and I'll just get started. It shows everyone at the Forrester fashion show, and the models that they use are people who play the different characters. They don't have just models come in, they just use them like Nicole and Ivy, Carter, and so on like that. Like I said, it shows the Forrester photo shoot happening. Then it shows Thomas and Sally, and Thomas takes her robe off the rack. And then Quinn assures Ridge Sheila knows something about their affair. And Eric calls Quinn to say he's on his way home. Quinn tells Ridge maybe they should tell Eric about their affair that they've been having, or just telling the truth. And the photo shoot is over and went well, and Jared is going to do an interview with Steffi when in walks Thomas and Sally. And Thomas challenges Steffi to a fashion duel at the fashion show that they do in Monte Carlo. And Sheila is sitting in the car with Charlie and watching Eric's house. Charlie wants to leave, but Sheila demands that they stay, and she's very scary and threatening when she gets mad. Sheila sees Quinn and Ridge standing on the outside and says they are acting like two people who are afraid they're going to get caught. Thomas wants to do the fashion showdown between Spectre and Forrester, and Jared asks if Steffi accepts the challenge. Pam talks to Eric about Charlie and says he hasn't been showing the best judgment lately, and asks if she's seen him around, and he says no. Charlie says, how can Sheila figure out what Quinn and Ridge are talking about from so far away and not being able to hear anything? Ridge is acting disrespectful, says Sheila, and Quinn is acting guilty and scared. Sheila can't let them get away with this. She needs to tell Eric, she says. Sheila says Charlie knows there is something going on, and he says it's just speculation. Katie says the challenge should be discussed in private to see if they want to accept the challenge. Thomas said since this is for charity, the donations will double, and Steffi agreed to go ahead and do the challenge. Thomas told Steffi he is all about taking risks these days. Steffi said Spectre Fashions is going down. Charlie says he is leaving, and Sheila says she's staying. Quinn said she can't stay quiet anymore, that she needs to tell Eric about what's going on, and Ridge keeps trying to soothe her and talk her into not telling and saying it won't do any good, and what's the point in telling. Eric walks into his house, and he hollers a couple times for Quinn and starts fixing himself a drink. Sheila walks in the room and says, Eric. Eric says, what are you doing here? Steffi said it was a total ambush to Thomas. They are just trying to latch on to the Forrester name, and Thomas said that he is a Forrester. Sheila said Quinn was just here, and Eric asked, and Sheila said Quinn was just here. She doesn't know where she is now. Sheila said the happiest time of her life was being married to Eric and living in the house. Eric deserves to be with someone who unconditionally loves him, and Sheila gave him a lot of compliments about his kindness and love and understanding and all that. Okay, I'm sorry, I've lost my train of thought totally. Eric says that he has someone that unconditionally loves him in Quinn. Sheila says, no, she doesn't. And Eric was like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? And Sheila said that Quinn and Ridge are having an affair. Quinn is having an affair with your own son, Sheila said. And Eric turned around and threw his glass down and just had a really painful look on his face. And that was it for today. So Quinn and Ridge are in the other room, and they'll probably come out tomorrow, and we will see what happens with Eric and all that. And I have a feeling that Quinn's going to go ahead and fess up to what's been going on. So thank you very much for watching. I hope your day's great. Take care, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.